telling you, Jack, you're not ready for this work.
Catterall, Davies, demanded, delivered. North, south, skill, power, reserved, rowdy.
Let's go!
Talk in the ring, talker. Oh yeah, I forgot. Not anymore. Hard worker. Grind. Hit, top. When the hand strikes, it goes down.
Boom!
Favorite. 50-50. Knockout.
Kill or be killed.
Knockout. Talking over.
October 6th is going down.
Way over.
I'm coming for you.
The time is now.
Let's go, champ! Let's go!
It could be one of the domestic dust-ups of the year. Jack Catterall, undefeated, against Ohara Davies. Both of them massively fancy their chances of winning this one, and I think it's fair to say, guys, an awful lot on the line. You've got the undefeated record to hang on to. How convinced are you that you're going to do that?
Can I butt in quickly? I've got an issue with what you just said, John.
Go on.
Like, you mentioned Jack's name first as if he's the star of this show. He's not. I'm the one that sells. I'm the star of this show. Even though they put Jack's name first on the poster, we all know that this fight sells because of me. I'm the big name here, not Jack. Jack knows how to fight. He's a good fighter, yeah. I'm not taking that away from him. But when it comes to this fight right here, and on this show right here, I'm the star. So I feel like it should be my name mentioned first, not Jack's. That's not even in an arrogant way. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I'm the star of this show.
Back me up, Jack.
Yeah, listen, he's got a profile. He's had that profile for a couple of years, maybe for the wrong reasons, but it doesn't matter to me whether my name's first or second on the poster. I just enjoy fighting, and that's what I'm coming to do.
All on the line?
Not for me. I've already lost. I know how it feels to lose. And to me, it's just, I don't want to feel that feeling again. I remember when I lost, I didn't feel happy, John. I was in a bad place. I was in a really bad place. And I've got the will to win. And I'm going to win this fight. I don't know how I'm going to win, by knockout, by points. All I know is that I'm not losing this fight. I've worked too hard for this camp.
You saw his one defeat. What did you make of it?
Yeah, a number of things, but again, that's in the past. I think he's learnt from that defeat, and I expect a better fighter come October the 6th. Again, it's all on the line for me. I've got the undefeated record, but again, records are for DJs. I'm not interested in the undefeated record. I want to be involved in good fights, and I believe this is a good fight that's going to catapult me to the next step.
And I respect that, because a lot of guys in this game, they don't want to take hard fights. I respect Jack for taking this fight against me, and listen, I respect myself for taking this fight against Jack. I deserve some credit. I deserve a round of applause. OD. Everyone should clap their hands for me. They should also clap their hands for Jack, but they should clap their hands for me, because I'm the one with the name here. I'm taking a fight against a good fighter that hasn't got a name like I have yet. Jack will have a name like I have, and if Jack wins this fight, he'll be right up there. But as of now, I'm the one that's right up there. So I deserve a round of applause. Everyone watching this on the TV, from your home, you should all clap for me. Thank you for clapping for me.
Jack, he's trying to make out you're on the B side of the promotion. Do you take issue with that?
Again, I'll say it again, I don't really care about none of that. I believe that Ohara obviously signed with the same promotional company, manager's company that we've both signed to, so the fight was easy to make. He's coming back after a loss, after he left the last promotional company. Again, he's got a big profile, so for me it's just going to help my career once I beat Ohara October the 6th.
Ohara, I know in the past you've been a social media animal, not so much perhaps now, but when you had that defeat against Josh, some people were saying that you quit.
Listen, the way I see it, I've got to put my health first. Like I said to everyone, in the fight, my nose broke in that fight, and I couldn't breathe. That's the truth. So I thought either I can carry on this fight and possibly never be able to fight again, or I can take some time out, end the fight now, and live to fight another day. And that's what I've done. I've lived to fight another day. I've won the WBA International. I've won the WBC International. And back in the big stage, me and Jack are now headlining a boxing show. So if I didn't do that, I look at history in the past. So many fighters have damaged themselves in the ring to the point where they can never fight again. And I've got to think about my health. I've got to make sure that me and my family are good, put myself in a position to fight again, to make some more money. And that's what I'm doing, making some more money.
If you'd been in the same position, if your nose had gone and you're under that sort of pressure, do you think you'd have done the same thing?
It's difficult to say. I've not been in that position. I've felt comfortable in all the fights that I've been in, so I guess you'll never know until you're in that position.
It's easy for everyone to look at what happened to me in that fight and say, Ohara this, Ohara that, but put themselves in my shoes. If they was in my shoes, then they would have done the same thing. And a lot of people that take the mickey out of me don't box. Listen, a lot of these guys, they're sat down doing something that they don't want to be doing. I'm living my dream. I'm living my dream life, and I've worked hard. A lot of these people, they can't work hard like I worked. They can't work hard like I've worked. They can't do what I do. They can't get up every morning, run those miles. They can't get up every morning as an amateur, not have any money, go to the gym, work hard. That's what I've done. My whole life I've been boxing. So I deserve to be where I am now. And listen, for this camp, I've worked so hard for this fight. I've been sparring so good for this fight. And I'm treating this fight like it's my last fight. Because after this fight, I'm taking a break until next year. Probably late next year, I'll be back. So I'm treating this fight like it's my last fight. I'm pushing myself like I've never pushed, ever. How can I lose this fight, John? I cannot lose this fight. There is no way on earth I'm losing this fight. I refuse to get beat.
Tell Ohara about your preparations, Jack.
Preparations have been like they always have. Prepare hard, live well. Nothing's changed. I've had 3 fights this year, so I've been busy. But no, nothing's changed. Obviously, with the opponent, working on certain things. But yeah, I've been in the gym, been learning, been listening, working hard. I don't post a lot on social media, but the hard work's getting done. What
sort of things has Jamie Moore, your trainer, been drilling into?
All types of different things. It's not just for this one fight in particular. It's how do I put it? Certain things in boxing and in life as well, I guess. Just a way of teaching. And for this particular fight, there's been certain things. We've watched Ohara's fights, we've watched his previous fights, but I won't go into that too much because on fight night you can expect anything.
I want to know what you've done. I want to know what you've been. I want to know what you've worked on, and I want to know what weaknesses in me that you see.
Enough weaknesses.
Can you tell me one?
I'm not going to tell you now, but you'll find out for sure.
Okay, well, if you wanna let me know, then I'm gonna follow you.
You just mind your own business.
You can inbox me, and you can let me know what you've worked on. Because if you let me know what I've worked on, I want to know how to fix it.
You can watch the fight back after, and you can rebuild again.
I want to work on the mistakes that you've seen on me, and I want to work on them in the gym.
You should be working on them already.
Yeah, but I don't know what they are unless you tell me.
Have you got a coach at the moment?
I've got a coach at the moment.
Is he not working on them with you?
Yeah, but I want to know what you've seen. I want to know the weaknesses in me that you've seen.
Have you seen weaknesses in Jack?
See, the difference is I know my weaknesses and we're working on them every day just to be an all-round better fighter, but he might not be that intelligent.
I think Jack's a good fighter. He does everything good, but I don't think he's as sharp as I am. He's not as smart as I am. And one thing I know about Jack, he finds weight hard. He finds making weight really hard. Listen, right now, I can eat anything. Listen, I can eat anything right now, and I will still make weight easily. I know Jack, he finds making weight hard, which is why, in sparring, Jack's good in the gym. In sparring, you're good, because...
You've never seen me spar?
Yeah, but I've heard that you're world-class in sparring. I heard in sparring that you're world-class, and you probably are. But when it comes to fighting, like, we're not seeing that world-classness that you're showing in sparring. That's only because he finds making weight hard, and that's what I know about him.
And who told you that?
So, listen, I know.
Yeah.
I've got spies in your gym.
Yeah.
I've got people that, you know what? I might even have a tag on the scales. Every time you step on those scales, I know where I know.
Yeah, man, you'll be watching, so you'll know where I'm at.
I probably know. So the thing with you, because you find making weight so hard, you're drained, and the 36 hours from the weigh until the fight is not enough time for you to recuperate.
It's more than enough time. I've made the weight comfortably for the last few fights.
You haven't. I know how you find making weight hard. I know you find making weight hard, Jack. I walk around 10-8, 10-9.
That's why I'm going to put you to bed.
When I'm not in camp. And you need to go up a weight class. And after this fight, maybe you should go up a.
I might
up
even
weight
drop
class.
down to lightweight after
But
this fight.
You've done good to get this far. You know, you've done really good to get this far. John, I've been getting called out for years by everyone. Tyrone McKenna, another bum.
I didn't call you out.
Apart from Jack, that Darren Foley, I think his name is, another bum. All these people, they've all been calling me out. They haven't earned it. They haven't earned the right to be able to fight me. Jack's got on the big stage by hard work and dedication. He's beat everyone that's been put in front of him. I watched the Tyrone Nurse fight. Jack fought a really good fight in the Tyrone Nurse fight. So Jack's a good fighter and he's earned to be here. But this is where the party stops. He's been partying, not partying as in literally partying, but as in winning these fights. He's been having a good time. He's having all these celebration after celebration after celebration, all these wins. This is where it stops. When the fight got made between you and Tyrone McKenna, I was on your side. I tweeted stuff, and you tweeted me back something quite negatively, and I saw it, and I was defended. I was like, wow, like, I was actually kind to him. I was actually good to you, and you said that I'm next. And you was right,
and I got what I
next.
wished for.
You
So
got
better be
what
ready.
you wished for. So I said, I'm ready, Jack.
I've
I'm
never called out any
born ready.
fighter, but I'm ready for these fights. Listen, I respect you're a good fighter, but I'm better.
You know, I'm not good. I'm a great fighter.
Yeah,
and
you're a good
and
fighter.
You're gonna see that.
I'm a
and
great
you're gonna see
fighter.
that. And you're gonna see that
We'll see.
on fight night. Your greatest win is when you fought Tyrone Nurse. But Tyrone Nurse also finds making weight hard, which is why he fell right into your game plan. Tyrone Nurse fell right into your game plan. Tyrone McKenna, he's a bum. He's just a person that's got a big mouth and he's
That's your next fight once I beat you, Tyrone McKenna.
And he's talked his way up there. But after this fight, you might want to be fighting Tyrone McKenna again because
No,
listen,
that's your next fight.
everything you're saying, Tom Farrell said the same thing. I believe this fight is going to be a repeat. Me versus Tom Farrell. You see what I've done to him? That's what's going to happen to you.
We'll see.
Once the right hand hits him, it's going to be lights out.
Timing beats speed and the time and punch your head in.
After this fight, you'll be back. Maybe you can fight on my undercard.
The nose will get broke again. I'm going to beat you to the body. And I don't know, you might quit. You'll get beat.
And look at how the lion, when the wildebeest comes close, it pounces on him.
He's the snake, I'm the mongoose. The snake comes, tires itself out, and the mongoose attacks and finishes it.
We'll see.
What's been your best performance so far in your mind, Jack?
Difficult to say, really. When I watch my fights back, I'm quite hard on myself, so I know there's always a lot of room for improvement, but maybe this next fight I'll look back and I could be happy once I finish him.
Is the key to be confident that you can really go for 12 rounds and be ready to move on to
Jack
another
can't
gear?
go 12 rounds. Jack cannot go 12
I've been
rounds.
12 rounds
Not
before.
with me. Not with me. You go 12 rounds with these bums, with these Tyrone McKenna, people like that, Tyrone Nurse, because he found making weight hard. This fight is not going 12 rounds. I promise you, John and Jack, this fight is not going 12 rounds. Either I'm hitting you or you're going to hit me. 4 to 6 rounds maximum this fight goes.
That's what he's given himself. That's what I'll finish in then.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
You think you're going to take
4
him
to
out? You
6
think you're going to knock him out?
100%.
4 to 6 rounds this fight's going to go.
There's too many chinks in the armour. You're going to be open for it. The nose will get broke again. I'm going to beat you to the body. And I don't know, you might quit, you might come back, but you'll get beat.
What's the biggest area
I like
where
it.
you...
No, do you know why I like it? Because I've never seen you speak, and I feel like I've brought out a new side to you. Maybe now after this fight, you might start talking a bit.
Nah, I'll always be the same me,
talking a
but
bit. But you're gonna need to talk because you're not winning this fight, and you're gonna need to do something to get back up there.
listen, fighting's got me to where I am now, and it will keep doing that. I'm confident in my abilities.
That's if you win.
There's no ifs.
That's if you win.
It's a definite nailed on.
You've been winning. Now you're against someone good.
I don't know, I'm trying to think of another promotional company you can go to next. You've been through them all.
Where are you the better man?
What do you mean?
Where are you stronger as a
Jack's a
fighter?
Jack's a better fighter.
I'm not talking
he's not
about
talking to you.
personality-wise,
Yeah, I
I'm
know, but
talking
I can
about as a
speak.
fighter.
I can speak because
As a fighter,
because you don't speak. I can speak
Technically,
for you.
a better fighter. I don't know how I've watched
I'm
his
speaking on
fights.
your behalf.
It can punch. We've seen that. The last fight, yeah, it was a nice knockout, but I've watched the way he fights, the way he stands behind the shoulder. I don't think you truly believe how to fight behind the shoulder. I don't think you understand the logic of it. I think he's guessing at it.
Okay, we're going to see. Paul Kamango thought the same thing.
Yeah, but he come in at how many days' notice?
Until
I'd have been disappointed if I didn't dispose of him like that.
Until the right hand hit him. Then he saw, Jax, you're good fighting on the inside. You're really good fighting on the inside. But you have to
You'd
fight.
be surprised though I fight on the outside.
You have to fight on the inside because your arms are too short.
In the past, all these previous opponents have said he's too slow, he's one-paced. But there's a difference between saying that and then being in the ring with a fighter.
You're good fighting on the inside.
Timing beats speed, and when time and punch you at him.
Because your arms are too short. Your game plan will be to get me on the inside. The second that you're from here to there, my right hand, it will hit you. Your only hope of winning this fight is keeping me on the inside.
Yeah, and if that's what it takes,
your feet
that's what I'll
better be
do.
fast. Your feet better
fast.
Your
very
feet,
fast.
they better be hunting me down.
Very
they
fast.
better not let me off the hook. Because if you let me off the hook, you and my last opponent will share the same fate.
Do you think that's the key to beating you? Not to give you the space to unleash that big right hand, to get in your face? Is that the way that you get beaten?
That's the only way Jack will win this fight. The way Jack will win this fight would be to get on the inside and throw a shot and hope it hits me. Hope it hits me. Hope it hits me.
More to it than that, or do you agree?
Miles more to it. I reckon I could beat him. I know
Jack
I can beat him on the
Cashew's got a good
outside.
coach. Jamie
I've got
Moore's a
better
really good
timing and
coach.
better distance than him.
Jamie Moore's a really good coach, but I know something about Jack. He don't listen.
Yeah, who said that?
You don't listen. That's why, look at all of your stablemates. They've all been doing so well.
Yeah.
They've all been doing so well. Everyone put in a good performance in their last fight. Frampton put in a good performance in his last fight. Rocky Fielding put in a good performance in his last fight. Tommy Cole put in a good fight in his last fight. You fought Tyrone McKenna.
Yeah.
Still won it.
He still won it, but that fight was complete garbage.
So
that's
still won the fight.
That's how I know. If you listen to your coach properly and you've done what he says and you can implement what you put in the gym in your fight, that Tyrone McKenna fight would have been easy work for you.
I think
I made
Tyrone
hard work
McKenna-
at a Tyrone McKenna fight.
I think in defence of Tyrone McKenna, I think he might say that you're selling him just a little bit short, and Tyrone actually produced his lifetime best performance in pushing him relatively close.
Yeah, he put in a lifetime performance, but Tyrone McKenna is a bum. Tyrone McKenna, he is a bum. Like, who has he fought? Who has he beat? Tyrone, he is a name because he talks. He knows how to talk. He's got fans from where he's from. That don't make you a good fighter. What has he won? Who has he beat? With me, I talk, but I've fought some good names and I've beat some good names.
Listen, there's a lot of respect for Tyrone McKenna. He was a tall, awkward fighter. I got 5 weeks' notice for that fight, which was perfect, really, coming off the last win. Listen, he come again in that fight. He was really tough. There were times in the fight where I probably could have finished it if I'd have done things different, but I didn't. And for me, it was, again, a great learning fight. I went the distance. But no, McKenna, I've got a lot of credit for him.
I don't.
He can talk. He's got under a lot of people's skin. Does he get under yours?
Definitely not.
One thing I know about you, Jag, is that you're so experienced in this game because you've been around for long. And me getting under your skin is not going to work, which is why I'm not trying to get under your skin. I've worked hard in the gym, which is why I'm not on social media much. I ain't really been saying much. I haven't spoken to you until today. I haven't said anything over social media because I've been working hard. I know the way to win this fight is not to get under his skin. That's not going to work. It's about what I'm going to do in a fight. And once my right hand hits him, that's the shot. It's the right hand. Once the right hand hits him, it's going to be lights out.
You get him thinking a million times about the right hand and then whack him with the left.
No, it's the right hand.
We've seen the right hand. I've been working for the last 10 weeks. The right hand ain't going to do nothing.
We will see.
Right, we'll see.
Paul Kamango thought the same thing, and I said it to him in the conference. The same way I'm saying it to you now. I said it to him in the conference.
Well, you better knock me out of it, because if you don't, I'm there to punch your head in all night.
My right hand's going to hit you.
All right, we'll see.
I've got 12 rounds. I've just got to hit him once. I've got 36 minutes to hit him once.
Do you think he's got one punch power like that?
Yeah, we've seen it, but not against me.
All it takes is that once. I see you've been working on
With any
head
fight,
movement.
I've finished fights with one punch. We've all
I've
done
seen
it,
Jack's
but
been working on his head movement, coming in, moving his head, coming in.
I don't know who you've got
You're
spying.
going to move your head right into my right hand. If I was you, stop all that moving your head stuff. If I was you, I would lean back. You heard that song by Fat Joe? Lean back. That's your best hope, is to lean back. The second your head is in range, I'm throwing it.
Who's your mole in the camp? Who's giving you the info?
I can't tell you, because then he'll be kicked out. I know that Jack's been finding weight hard. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be a good fight. Yeah, I know you make weight, but you make it hard. But it's okay, Jack. After this fight, you'll be back. You'll be back on the big stage. Maybe you can fight on my undercard.
How much would it mean to you to silence this?
It wouldn't. It doesn't matter to me.
It's just business.
This is Ohara. I'm Jack Catterall, and nothing's going to change. He likes to talk, I don't. We both fight, and I'm excited for the fight, obviously.
End of the day, listen, this is just talking. But on fight night is where it's going to go down. And I can't wait. The fight is soon. You know, after this fight, Jack, I'm going to have myself a nice burger. I'm going to go down and get myself pancakes and syrup. I'm going to celebrate my victory over you, Jack. Have my WBO belt. I've already got dinner planned in, I think it's called Big Mo's. We're going to celebrate good. We're going to eat good. And I'm going to have my WBO belt there on the side. Like, look what I've just won. Look what I've just won.
How would you celebrate?
You need to wake up.
How are you going to celebrate? How would you celebrate?
Probably a pizza, kind of fizzy pop. And then I'll be straight back to Chorley to see the family, some breakfast. But again, you looking past me, and that's a big mistake.
I won't lie, I am looking past you. I am looking past you. Listen, man, John, there ain't nothing in boxing that I haven't experienced. I've experienced it all. I've experienced winning on a big stage. I've experienced losing on a big stage.
Never won a British title, never won a world title.
Who did you beat for the British? Yeah, you ain't fought the names that I've fought. It's not about the belts that you've won. It's about the names that you've fought.
Go on then, who have you fought? You
ain't fought anyone. Listen, I fought better opponents than you fought. Who have you fought?
Who have you fought?
I fought Tom Farrell when he was unbeaten. Have you fought any? Have you fought any big names?
I bought Nathan Bruff.
Who's that? Who is Nathan Bruff?
All over the world. You need to do your boxing.
We've never heard of these guys. We've never heard of these guys. You've never fought on a big stage. You've never headlined a show. You've never fought on a fight.
I've headlined a show in Bolton before, so...
Yeah, probably a small show somewhere. In a
I've headlined a show before.
But you've never fought on a big stage. This is your first time on a big stage. I know how to handle it. I've been here before. And that's what I'm bringing to my advantage. I've got no nerves. I've got no nerves. To me, it's another walk in the park.
I just look at you like another piece of meat, and it'll just be another fight.
This is another walk. This is another walk in the park. But I tell you how I'm going to win this fight. I've been watching Animal Planet recently, and I look at how the lion, he looks at the wildebeest, and he's afar off. The lion is just there, patient, waiting for that wildebeest to come, and the lion's just there lurking. When the wildebeest comes close, it pounces on him, and it attacks it. It bites
I've got a better analogy.
It bites it on the neck first.
You ever seen the mongoose fight the snake? He's the snake, I'm the mongoose. The snake comes, tires itself out, and the mongoose attacks and finishes it.
Jack Catterall is a big, massive
mongoose,
wildebeest.
And you're a rat.
Jack Catterall is a big, massive wildebeest. I'm a lion.
Mongoose versus the lion.
Nah, the lion versus the wildebeest.
Mongoose versus the eel.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I cannot wait.
I can't wait either.
I can't wait. This fight's going to be great.
I can't wait. Be sure to be with us. I'm going to say it again. I know it winds him up. But it's Jack Catterall against Ohara Davies.
Ohara
Leicester.
Davies. Jack Catterall.
Be sure to watch it. If you can't be there, join us on BT Sport.